cash, lending you cash. Come buy ready cash. Come get your ready cash, lending you money. Ready cash, lending you cash. Come buy ready cash. Come get your loan fast. What's ready cash is giving you more value when you borrow with us. Take a loan of $2,700 or more and get exclusive rewards. You can also receive special gifts like grocery vouchers, hampers, KFC vouchers, turkeys with qualifying loans. Get a free payment pass. What's ready cash is right for you. Ready cash lending you money. Ready cash lending you cash. What's ready cash? Ready when you are.
Welcome back to WFM's Midday News, brought to you with the kind compliments of Court St. Vincent Limited. First, on the local scene, a 6-member team from the Blue Marlins Swim Club participated in the Aquatic Sports Association of Trinidad and Tobago ASATT Invitational, held from December 11th to 14th, 2025, at the National Aquatic Center in Cover. The swim meet was a long course meet, which means that competition was held in a 50-meter pool. The team comprised of Rhea Adams, Zane Dabriel, Zoe May, Belle Adams, Kagri Williams, and Hazen Dabriel. Competing against 46 other teams, the Blue Marlins finished 13th overall. Hazen, Belle, and Zane broke several SVG national records, with the team earning multiple medals and swimmers making personal best times. Head coach of the Blue Marlins Swim Club, Tamara Saint-Hilaire, said she is beyond impressed with the team's performance and thanked parents for stepping up. Police on December 14, 2025, arrested and charged Dexter Williams, a 31-year-old resident of Clay Valley, with the offenses of wounding, damage to property, and burglary with intent. According to investigations, the accused unlawfully and maliciously wounded Renard Robertson, a 32-year-old laborer of Clay Valley, by chopping him on his right elbow with a cutlass. He was also charged with damaging one brown plastic chair without lawful excuse, the property of the said complainant. Lastly, the defendant was charged with entering the property of the complainant as a trespasser with the intent to commit the offense of theft. The offenses were committed in Clay Valley on November 2nd, 2025. Williams appeared before the Kingston Magistrate Court on December 15th and pled not guilty to the charges. He was granted composite bail in the sum of $2,900 with one surety. He was also ordered to have no contact with the complainant. Williams was further ordered to report to the Kittels police station every Monday and Thursday between 6 a.m. and 6 p.m., and the matter was adjourned to September 16, 2026 for trial. Still on the local scene, looking ahead to 2026, the Garifuna Heritage Foundation in St. Vincent and the Grenadines is set to celebrate and advance Garifuna culture. The 13th International Garifuna Conference will be held from March 11th to 13th with the theme Sacred Grounds, Strategic Goals, Inclusion, Reparations, Baliso, and the 2030 Pathway to Garifuna Empowerment. Before that, the 11th National Schools Garifuna Folk Festival and History Exhibition will take place on March 6th at Independence Park, showcasing the creativity and heritage awareness of young Vincentians. Plans for the year also include developing Baliso as a sacred national heritage site, promoting Garifuna language programs in schools, and highlighting Garifuna and Kalinago culture in public spaces, honoring national hero Paramount Chief Joseph Chatoyer. On to news in the region. Dominica's Prime Minister Roosevelt Skerrit on Monday said his country is prepared to act as a mediator in the current conflict between the U.S. and Venezuela. He reiterated that the Caribbean region should always be a zone of peace. Speaking at the end of year news conference, Skerrit said that Dominica and the wider Caribbean community region is urging dialogue and diplomacy to deal with the situation, given that there would be an impact on every country should there be a war in the Caribbean. Since September, the Trump administration has carried out a series of military strikes off the coast of Venezuela, across the Caribbean and the Eastern Pacific as part of what it terms the war on illegal drugs. Political observers say US President Donald Trump is involved in regime change in Caracas, given his public statements about President Nicolas Maduro and the buildup of military assets in international waters near the South American country. The Royal St. Lucia Police Force is preparing to introduce a 7-day gun amnesty program to be held in January. This is part of a broader strategy to clamp down on illegal firearms and ammunition in 2026. Commissioner of Police Vaughn Gard said the amnesty is intended to give individuals one final opportunity to surrender illegal weapons without facing prosecution. He made it clear that the amnesty would mark a turning point in how firearm-related offenses are treated moving forward. Gard explained that the force plans to make the process as discreet as possible, with arrangements in place for confidential collection of surrendered weapons. Despite recent seizures, the commissioner acknowledged that the police are not satisfied with the current level of interception of illegal firearms and ammunition. On the international scene, negotiations over a technology deal between the UK and US have stalled due to stumbling blocks in wider trade negotiations between the two sides. The technology prosperity deal, which was billed as historic when it was unveiled during US President Donald Trump's state visit in September, saw both countries pledge to cooperate in areas such as AI. However, talks on the agreement are now being held up because of US concerns about what it considers to be wider UK trade barriers. A UK government spokesperson said their special relationship with the US remains strong, and the UK is firmly committed to ensuring the tech prosperity deal delivers opportunity for hardworking people in both countries. Finally, in sports, Cooper Flagg became the youngest player in NBA history to score at least 40 points in a game as the Dallas Mavericks lost after overtime to Utah Jazz. The number 1 pick at this year's draft, the 18-year-old forward finished with 42 points, 7 rebounds, and 6 assists. Flagg, who turns 19 on Sunday, is the third teenager in the league's 79-year history to claim 40 points, 5 rebounds, and 5 assists. The Jazz are 10th in the Western Conference, and the Mavericks at 12th. This has been WeFM's Midday News. I have been your presenter, Shanika Stapleton. Join us again at 3 o'clock for WeFM's 3 p.m. news. WeFM's Midday News came to you with the kind compliments of Court St. Vincent Limited.
Glimmer and glow with the trendiest styles and frames at Quartz Optical. Find the right frame for you from Armani Exchange Prada and lots more. Get a free gift with the purchase $599 and over. Plus, you can book your eye examination appointment online today on www.quartzoptical.com. It's your season to shine in the latest frames. Only at Quartz Optical. Value you can see. Offers end December 31st, 2025. Promotional offers cannot be combined. Conditions apply.